So here we are again, my friends, and this time we have the profile of love. This is, we have 6 portraits of 6 couples over here, as you can see on the wall, showing us different stages of the couples are in different stages of their relationships, showing us different conceptions, perceptions, and interpretations of the type of love we feel. Did it all start like so, or did it evolve to that? Regardless, these are some of the profiles we love, and we are looking at them through the protagonist's eyes.
How many times throughout the centuries this theme of love has been explored by artists, musicians, writers, poets, and filmmakers. It makes the entertainment industry millions, all hinging on this feeling or sensation of love. What exactly is this love? How can we create a healthy version of love? Is it a practical tools or neurochemistry? What is the meaning of love for you? Is it chemical happenstance, or a flirtatious gaze, or living each day in a loved-up way? Half-hearted phrases, intentions we don't understand, lost in American movies and unrequited muses. The muse is confused when the artist looks the other way. The ocean of love flows no matter what. I'm going to read a little extract from the book, which is based on this exhibition here from chapter 4. And it's called Is This Love? So it's the fourth one along. Have a look. Shall we go out to dinner tonight? She asked. She had already dressed for the occasion and applied her makeup. She wore a powder blue flowing dress with an azure headband to match. Her husband scrunched up his face and vibrated his lips in mocking disgust. His shirt, which was covered in pink flamingos, seemed to shrink and recoil at her request. I think I'll stay here and watch the football, he responded. She looked directly at him, and he avoided her gaze. Her eyes began to fill with water as she looked away and took a seat on the sofa. She rested her head in her hands and let out a deep, audible sigh. But you're always watching something other than me, she replied between tears. He didn't look up or respond. She wandered over to the kitchen and wondered whether to cook a nice meal to cheer him up. How can I excite some love in this dead fish, she thought to herself. Maybe I'm not dressed nicely enough. Maybe I need to put on some more makeup or a shorter dress. Or maybe he fancies that goddamn Mandy from next door instead. I'm taking a walk, she said triumphantly, tears rolling down her cheeks as she made her exit. He made a sound as she left. Where can I go? What should I do? Our lady decided to take a stroll down the promenade. It was twilight, the beginnings of spring. A faintly tangerine-coloured moon could be seen in the distance. Doesn't he care anymore? How can I show him my love? Why is he so indifferent? We've been married for 25 years and he can barely look me in the eye. She sat down on a bench and stared out at the vista of houses, people walking by. Couples were holding hands and smiling. Children were laughing. She saw a lady who looked a little like her neighbour Mandy, holding hands with a very familiar gentleman. Surely not, no. She sobbed into her hands and buried her face into her scarf. A sick feeling in her stomach told her not to look any longer. This story portrays the idea of a man and a woman who perhaps once upon a time were very much in love and have now begun to feel the strain of this long-standing marriage. And a woman, desperately trying to make it work against all the odds, constantly gives her heart and soul to her lover, despite little reciprocation. The man, now tired and bored, has turned his once doting attention onto other aspects of life. Sport, his mates down the pub, drinking, and she consistently vies for his attention. And the more she tries, the more he turns his head. She's neglected herself to save the marriage. She wonders where it all went wrong. What did she do to ruin it all? Without taking a moment to consider her own well-being, Is she truly happy? Would she be better off going solo? So this is an example of a love gone stale and where only one party tries to bring it back. Does one person's effort compensate for the lack of effort in the part of the other? And what would happen if our lady could let go? Would her husband try and win her back? These are questions that she would only know the answers to by experimentation and a strong will. And she would first, however, need to lose the fear of potentially losing the connection. What would be the wise move for such a woman in love with an indifferent man? May she confront her fears and find the true love she deserves? Would he ever drop the facade and return her affection? Thank you for listening.
Which might not be entirely innocent, since storytellers are prone to never let a fact interfere with a good story. So, call me a liar. Call me a liar. I've been fooled so often, I'll buy that as well. I bought self-sharpening knives, had a new kitchen fitted, most of which arrived, helped widows of African air catchers recover their finances. I've got self-cleaning windows and solar-powered shoes, plus odor-eating trousers. I've purchased land on the moon, ordered devices to keep dogs off my lawn, and salesmen for my door. None of which I use, because none of this is true. Call me a liar.
Love and other publications from all of us, along with some artwork, and over there at the booth, just right after. In the meanwhile, we can do a short Q&A, so feel free. Anyway, come closer. There will be some live music as well soon.
So I'm going to ask you the question that you refused to answer.
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, so what inspired the whole thing together?
Well, it was sort of answering the
I know,
introduction.
I know.
However, yes, the whole thing that inspired the artwork. Let me tell you a couple of things about the artwork. So I produced that about a year and a half ago, and it was first exhibited. It was still locked down. I was inspired sort of from, like, I would hear all the time, like the love and the loved ones and all this stuff, you know. You hear me again. And so I ended up producing that. It's been exhibited, like I said, once before. And then about a year and a half later, Emily Rose and I, we had done another collaboration with another book that we wrote and produced, published. It's over there, you can see it after. But we decided with this one as well. And now we put it together as an event with the readings. And that's how it came about. The paintings. They're all made up characters. Painted in acrylics.